Joseph and Jesus, ancient foreshadowing and eternal redemption. In the narrative of the Bible, the story of Joseph is not only an important chapter in ancient Israel's history, but also a profound foreshadowing of the redemptive mission of Jesus Christ. Delving into the comparison of the life experiences of Joseph and Jesus, we can discover astonishing similarities between the two, which not only reveal Joseph's role as a type of Jesus, but also demonstrate God's consistent plan of redemption throughout history. Sold and betrayed. Joseph was sold by his brothers to Midianite merchants and eventually taken to Egypt. Genesis 37-28. This act, stemming from jealousy and misunderstanding, showed the brothers' inability to comprehend Joseph's dreams and his special place in the family. Jesus was betrayed by one of his disciples, Judas, and ultimately handed over to Roman authorities. Matthew 26-14-16. Judas's betrayal might have stemmed from disappointment and misunderstanding of Jesus' loyalty and obedience in suffering. Joseph in Egypt. Joseph faced several trials, including the temptation by Potiphar's wife and wrongful imprisonment. Genesis 39. Throughout these challenges, Joseph maintained his loyalty and integrity, never abandoning his faith in God. Jesus, during his arrest, trial, and crucifixion, Jesus demonstrated immense endurance and obedience. Luke 22:23. Despite facing pain and death, Jesus steadfastly fulfilled God's will. From humiliation to glory. Joseph rose from being sold as a slave to becoming the prime minister of Egypt, a savior of the nation. Genesis 41. His elevation was a reward for his faithfulness and wisdom, and part of God's plan. Jesus' death seemed like humiliation and defeat, but his resurrection and ascension marked the ultimate victory. 1 Corinthians 1:5. Jesus' exaltation was not only an affirmation of his sacrifice, but the core of God's plan of redemption and forgiveness. Joseph eventually forgave his betraying brothers and became a savior for them and their entire family. Genesis 45. He recognized that his experiences were part of God's greater plan. Jesus' death and resurrection provided a way of redemption for all humanity. Romans 5:8. Jesus' forgiveness and sacrifice on the cross brought the opportunity for reconciliation with God for all of us. Conclusion. The life experiences of Joseph and Jesus are similar in many ways, not only demonstrating Joseph as a type of Jesus but also revealing God's plan of redemption throughout history. Through these stories, we see how God works in human suffering and challenges, transforming humiliation into glory and betrayal into redemption. In Jesus Christ, we witness the fulfillment of God's love and redemption plan for all humanity. Through Jesus Christ, we enter into this eternal story of redemption, experiencing God's immense love and grace.